hands together and welcome Eleanor Rushton.
That was nice, wasn't it? That was lovely. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the first poems I wrote in the process, and it's called Loving Him. I'm wrapping myself in a shroud of smoke and peering through it at the luminous TV screen, trying my best to put my finger on the joke which is bouncing back and forth between these cartoon characters we seem to be watching tonight. Again. By the time the punchline lands, I'm too high to understand. The setup has slipped out of my hands, but I'm laughing anyway. I'm often laughing at nothing these days. At the edge of the haze, I can see that the credits are rolling, and now he's tugging at my sleeve, and now he's making eyes at me, but I'm already falling asleep. He's telling me it's too early for me to be falling asleep. It's only 9:15, but my body can't care about the time, so I'm falling asleep. I've been falling asleep early every night this week, and lying in for longer in the mornings, and taking longer showers and making longer breakfast. Taking longer, making breakfast. I've been getting my words mixed up a lot lately. He thinks maybe I don't love him anymore. Apparently I've been talking in my sleep, curling up into a tiny ball and whispering it to him through the sheets, that I don't want him to touch me. I keep telling him that I do love him. I do love him. I do. But he's right to think that there might be more to it. I've been fumbling my way through it, and I have something to say, just figuring out how to do it. How to tell him that loving him is boring me to death. That kissing him is an exercise in ignoring the taste of his breath. I've been thinking about saying it. In my mind, I keep replaying it. But then, just when I think I'm ready, I end up falling asleep. Thank you. Thanks. That was one of the first poems I wrote, and then this poem, I think, is the last poem I wrote in the kind of the 6-month process that we've had. And it took a while for me to write it, because we did this exercise where we had to sort of partner up and talk about something that we're passionate about, and I partnered up with the lovely Hannah, who you will see a little bit later on, and we talked about something she's really passionate about, which is class and the class system and all the politics around that, which I was really into. I was like, yeah, let's talk about that. That's so interesting. And then I came out of it and I was like, shit, now I've got to write a poem about class, because that was the task that we have to do, and I'm so middle class and I don't know what to do. So it took a while for me to think of what I could possibly say in a poem, but I came up with something, and this is called Margarine. I'm sorry I laughed at the name of the margarine your mum bought, and the taste of the cola, and the colour of the ice cream. I'm sorry that I laughed, and I'm sorry that I told everyone. And I'm sorry that I didn't stop to think about what it all meant. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.
One more time, please, for Eleanor Rushton.